So we're gonna walk to the sand caves and the White Rocks today down in Ewing, Virginia. I'm gonna take some captures along the way, show you guys the highlights. So hope you enjoy. It's an interesting formation. You can see conglomerates, and I assume there's iron in this rock. This is a bloodroot flower. About 2 miles in, we're at the foot of the White Rocks. So we're probably at what, 2.3 or something right now. Yeah, so 2.3, you guys will get to the fork in the Lollipop Trail here, or you can go up to the White Rocks. As you can see, 0.2 miles, but it's pretty steep. So personally, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're got pretty good stamina going uphill like that. So you'll get to the White Rocks a lot quicker that way, and get to hang out there for your snacks. Or you can go the way we're going to do, which I call the backwards way, to get to the sand caves first. It's a little bit longer of a walk before you get to your first interesting destination, but it's not as steep, it's more gradual. And you'll have to walk uphill from the sand caves to come down this way if you go to the White Rocks first, but you can go down the gradual way going to the sand caves first. So much better in my opinion. So we'll see you in a little bit.
About another half mile.
So you guys heard him, about another half mile we'll be at the caves, probably about 3 miles roughly. We crossed over the ridge heading to the sand caves first, that direction. So currently we are overlooking Kentucky, so those far mountain ranges, if you can see through the trees. And over this little ridge was back over into Virginia, into Lee County. Got some mountain laurel here, right?
No, that's holly.
No, yeah, that's a holly.
It's a pretty big holly.
It's too far away to see it. That's a rhododendron above you.
Yeah.
What was it? Heartwood? Is that what you also called it, or is that a musclewood?
I've heard people call it musclewood before, but
Yeah, because the barks, branches sometimes look like muscles. And here, these little pines we got look like hemlocks.
yep.
They're flat. See if we see any woolly adelgids on them. Oh.
Check the underside.
I'm not seeing any. So, woohoo! That's a win for the eastern hemlocks. So, follow the ridge trail left and right here, of course. We just come from behind the sign there. That's back over to the beginning of our trail. Left here, sand caves, about half a mile. Same way we got White Rocks, the Civic Park. It's where we parked. So we walked 3.7 miles to get to this point. Hensley Settlement to the right here, 4.4 miles. So if you're brave enough to go and do that while you're on this trail, you're going to add 8.8 miles onto your trek. So probably a 2-day hike there. And then the Pinnacle Overlook, which is down in Cumberland Gap Park, 15.4 that way. Let's continue down this beautiful wet side of the mountain. Checking out the iron in the rocks here. I wonder if this is I bet, since we're close to Rose Hill, Virginia, I bet this is part of the Rose Hill Formation. Beautiful geology on this trail. So we're still on the ridge trail here, just down from the other sign. We've been about 2.2 miles down from the last sign, so we're going to continue on this way to the sand caves. Got a hitching post to my left here for anybody who brings horses. And the White Rocks are another 1.1 to the right here. Looks like we've got some people that's been here stacking stones. Finding some what?
Single track.
Yeah. Oh, here's some ginger little brown jug one. Break a little off. Ginger. But then again, it could be little brown jug. I could be wrong. We'll see you at the caves. So we just come down the stairs here, and the trail looks like it goes left or right. I highly encourage you to go left because it's the actual trail, and breaking trail is never a good idea. You're going to destroy habitats and cause more erosion. So let's check out the sand caves. We're going to go together. This part's a little steep and can get pretty slick, so be sure to have a good stick or nice grippy shoes right here. Today it's pretty dry, so it's not too bad. We got concrete here as a ledge. Pretty steep steps again. we're missing a step. Remember these slick rocks? Oop. Look at this, guys. Just beautiful. And here we are at arguably the most beautiful place in Lee County, Virginia. This is probably what I was drinking, what's running off on top of the sand caves there. Seems to be void of any death.
Right here at least.
Yeah, at least here. So we've made it close to the white rocks. You can almost see it through them trees that way from the sand cave. So this is the first leg that I advised against to come up here. So if you follow this trail back down, it's 0.2 miles back to the intersection of the main trail, and then 2.8 to the car. And over here, we have a primitive campsite. Fairly certain it's a primitive campsite that's over the hillside here. The White Rocks, 0.3 to the right, Sand Caves, 0.8 to the left, Hingeley Settlement, and the Pinnacle Overlook to the left once more. You've seen on the signs previously. So let's get this show on the road and get up to them rocks. We've got those yellow daisies again. This is pipsissewa, striped wintergreen. It's one of my favorite natural and medicinal plants in this area. I've got a nickname for it myself. I call it fever weed. It's supposed to be good for fevers, but it's also good for kidney stones. Beautiful flower whenever it blooms too.